Recently, I was invited to GHMX to run 2 panels and, for the first time, run my own art table. What was I going to sell? How did it go? Well, just stay tuned because it was a wild ride filled with a lot of ups and a few downs.
So we're about to drive in to the con, and I've never driven into a con before. And when I say drive into a con, I mean drive into it, literally. Don't run him over. I might. You gotta go 2 miles an hour right now.
I'm going actually 0, I think.
He's using the force. Yep. He's got that. He's got us. I feel safe in his arms. In all the stuff. Honestly feeling a little dismal.
We then went on spending about half an hour trying to set up this table and make it look decent before giving up and heading to Kmart. After spending an unnecessary amount of money, we saw a really big moon. It was really big. And then we head back and we set up the rest of the table. And apparently I didn't film any more than that, so onward to day 1.
Hey guys, welcome back. I mean, welcome back. Welcome! We are heading to GHMX day 1. Anyway, so we set up the table. We had issues setting up the table. We went to Kmart, we got some more stuff. We came back, we finished setting up the table, and now we have to get there early to set up the table again. I am shitting my pants.
Pink in my pantaloons.
My pantaloons are soiled. So I'm going to be running a panel about cosplay and confidence. I'm running it by myself. I've never run a panel by myself before. I'm getting flashbacks to primary school. That's a whole thing in itself.
You remember primary school? I have memory loss. I don't remember what it was like.
I remember this. It was a dark day in year 7. I had signed up to become student council of the school. It was a huge opportunity and I got it because I bullshit to the principal that I loved public speaking. I got it. I got in apparently for some reason. The little lonely girl that hangs out at the library and avoids humans at every cost gets it. So I'm told to go up on this stage in front of the entire school and talk about what I think this school values most and what I would do to change it and accelerate it and becoming the greatest school this world has ever seen.
I'm so surprised you remember all of this.
Yeah,
it's trauma.
So I went up on that stage with a long script that I had been getting my mother to write the night before. I was so nervous that I could not write it, so mother had helped me, but mother had misread the prompt on what it was supposed to be about. So I went up in front of the whole school and I definitely did not do what anyone expected. Then waited through the rest of the day of school, found out at the end of the day that I didn't get it. I didn't get any positions. There was 8 positions. There was 10 applicants. That afternoon after school, I went to the car, got in, and I said, I'm not going back in there again. And I didn't. That night, Mom dropped me out of school and I never returned.
Wow.
So there you go, run away from your problems.
Wow. She just dropped you out like that?
Mm-hmm. No, well now as an adult, I have issues with running away from my problems. Thank you for listening.
So we got to the con and then started setting up the table for the 3rd time. And after that I went around and made some friends.
Can we have a bounce test?
Can we get a bounce test?
Can we get a bounce test?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. That's the bounce test.
That's the bounce test.
You guys have heard of glass dice, metal dice? How about bouncy dice? Because when they go under the table when you're playing, they're even harder to find. Cyberpunk Red Book. Yes. Everyone is calling me Shadowheart. I'm so happy. You can't, I'm not crying because I'm so happy. I'm crying because my eyes feel like they're dying, but it's okay.
They had this full Hogwarts and beyond table. It was absolutely amazing. We met the people that made it, and they break it up into 3 parts, and they put it all together for the event. It's won many, many awards, and it is so detailed, and every single room has a little story or is a scene from the movies. There was plenty to do, but for me, naturally, I was drawn to the dice. All of the dice, the big ones and the shiny ones. But they also had Lego tables for you to just play and build Lego, because apparently people do that. And a place where you could play with some robot cars and drive them around in circles. Or, if you're me, crash them into everything.
We got her first art sale! Yay! That's great. You feeling good?
I'm feeling okay. Yeah.
Sold a Gale and
A Gale, a Lazel.
a Gale and a Lazel.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Something more wholesome than a mother forcing a child to get a photo with you. She genuinely has no idea what I'm doing, and apparently I look cool, so yay. Yeah?
Get a photo with your hair.
You can get a photo with me, of course you can.
Take a photo for the guys.
She's so pretty. Oh my god, and then here I am. I look like a maniac.
My pants have fallen down again.
I really do look like a crazy person.
This chair is still warm.
Oh,
We got ghost cheeks.
mine's not. I think you're kind of too close to the stage.
We actually met through cosplay as well. Yeah, we met, was it OzCon or Supernova a few years ago? Somewhere at Brisbane Convention. Yeah, we were cosplaying Critical Role, which is crazy because it's D&D full circle.
How often do you like to post actually?
How often do I like to post stuff? Or how often do I post stuff? How often do I like to? Weekly? How often do I? Don't look at my last Instagram post. Always think about your 2 main social medias, the ones that you are just gonna babysit the most. And this is everything, right? This isn't just, cosplay. This is every social media. You always have your main 2, the 2 that you care, the core, the 2 that you nurture, and the rest should be the ones that you just kind of link. You're like, hey, check those 2 out, check those 2 out. Those are your push boards. Back when Stranger Things, the last season came out, how do you feel about that? Sponsored this Chrissy cosplay. And Chrissy, like, we did a video. We did that scene with Eddie and Chrissy. TikTok is just fresh off the Let's Bully Stranger Things cosplayers phase. Queens decided that it was going to be their goal for the next couple of weeks to go around to all the Stranger Things cosplayers and tell them not so nice things.
Yeah.
And woke up the next morning to just this flood of hate comments, like going, oh wow, that Crispy, everyone's calling me Crispy for some reason. I don't know why the queens thought that was just the funniest thing ever. And I spent a lot of time going through to reading those negative comments because I want people to come in and maybe they watch the video and then go, okay, it was good. But instead they would go into the comments and they're like, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna send some hate too. And that's the thing, like hate can become a trend if you let it. So I had the option to turn off the comments, but I didn't. I just deleted the terrible ones. And then, eventually they stopped. Because they're like, oh, I'm not being heard.
Yes.
I'm being given the chance to speak,
All of it
but I'm not
is
being heard.
usually done. So you gave us tips of what to do, but what's something you would recommend avoiding?
Don't use hot glue instead of sewing, please. Hot glue is not going to, if you want a cosplay that is going to be long term, something you can wear to multiple conventions and looks fabulous, do not use hot glue.
Thank you so much for vibes all around and have a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And we're going to see you
Hold on
tomorrow.
an invention. My fringe is getting high. I've almost got a 2-head. It is so heavy.
So I was in so much pain with these contact lenses. They were possibly out of date. So I was in excruciating pain throughout most of this convention. I had to get out of the cosplay. Even though the con wasn't over, I just had to. So why not do it in the middle of the con hall? It worked out pretty well. And then we went to go play some D&D.
We do. You got Ranger. You got Barbarian. What'd you get? Oh my god, so cute.
Let's raise our hand if we've played D&D before.
I'm Rivera. I'm a little cleric. I was a human. I'm pretty sure I died recently.
Hello! My name's Merrick.
I am Vidania
You can come up with your own character.
Oh, hello, I am T.
Okay, we just finished and we got prizes, and these are some pretty crazy prizes.
Yeah, that's
A player's handbook. I got more dice.
Okay, we played some D&D, and I am so tired. What a really great day. Actually, it's so much fun. Like a smaller con, more focused on the small niche things, but it ended up being the reason why it's going to excel, and I know it is. So thank you so much, G, for inviting us.
Tolly's
Holly's the boy with the chairs.
Hi. I can't wave.
It's day 2. We're here. And we're walking around. Lazo made those ears last night. It looks so good. 10 minutes. She's using my She-Hulk green body paint by Snazaroo.
There's something about it that just gives you absolute confidence and feeling like that.
Knew it. I knew it was the green.
There's a chemical in it. It gives you endorphins.
So we put my prints out. Literally just like, I'm free. I want to get rid of these and no one wants them. Oh no, they're NPCing again.
Committed a crime against Skyrim. Pay the fare or prepare to die.
Harlock is winning so much. Shadowheart and Astarion. Well, my boy, I'm the only one.
After that, we went shopping, had a look at the weapons and the plushies. I think Tolly ended up buying a Stitch. So much to offer, and these cage dice that I've never seen before. They look so cool. Also, you could paint minis. You could pick a mini out of the box, pull up a seat, and pick some paint and begin painting. My second panel of the weekend was really soon, so we went to go watch a panel.
The awards next. And then I have to follow that up. I have to follow up the awards. Are you kidding me? 2:30.
I've got my beautiful cosplay girls here, who I'm going to be interviewing a little bit later once again. I get to do it 2 days in a row, which is way better than 1 day.
I think he's our biggest fan.
Absolutely.
And then it was time for my panel! This one was focused on DMing and creating beautiful and immersive stories. I'll be making a full video on this, but here's a few cuts.
My best lives with Vyxenah. Hello, Vyxenah.
Woo! Yes, alright, hi!
What do you got for us today? Talk to me.
Okay, so we're going to talk about crafting compelling narratives for your tabletop RPG. Whether you're doing an original story or running a module pre-established, just going into how to turn that story into something special, something unique, and something really engaging for your players.
Oh yeah, sorry. Look, none of you can see the notepad, but I was very impressed with the last time. Everything's handwritten. A bit of a rarity these days. It's got very good handwriting as well. There you go.
I have DM'd for 600 plus hours over the last 4 years. I've only been DMing for 4 years, and I am the forever DM.
That is a lot of hours.
Yeah. And just telling the stories, and my players absolutely adore it. So yeah.
Yeah, they're better, right? A lot of.
I started playing D&D. This was my first character, a picture icon on Pinterest. This is Amity. She's got an English accent, confidence issues. She's amazing, as we all start, probably being players. I mean, if you're diving straight into DMing, then you're crazy, but we love it. I'll be starting Strahd. I'll be starting DMing Strahd, which is a game that I've wanted to run forever. And that'll be up on my YouTube channel, Vyxenah. And yeah, so that'll be the first ever D&D game I've run that I've let other people watch, because I have a little bit of a confidence thing when I'm like, oh, my story, who cares? I'll throw it out there. You want to set up a clear goal straight away that your players understand what the goal is. You know, as a DM, you've got to give them that amount of freedom, but you also have to keep them together and keep them organized and help them feel like they're actually moving the story along rather than it just being stagnant.
Okay, we are packing up. Everyone is packing up. I am tired. I'm so excited to go home and sleep. It's been an amazing weekend. I've had such a great time. I just sat down and gave someone a 20-ish minute crash course in Cyberpunk Red, which I will do anytime. I love Cyberpunk Red, and I got myself the book. I didn't need it. I had printed it out, but I have the book now, and it feels good, and it smells good. Wow.
Who'd have thought that was under there?
I know, a table? All right. Oh my god, I keep thinking that's a real person. Karlak, Shadowheart, Astarion, Lae'zel, Will, and Withers.
And other love of my life.
Why?
He's so funny because he's like, I see Ghost has a bosom companion. And I'm like, companion.
Never gets easier carrying these women. There it went. Lost to stand down. Well, we left them with some shattered glass.
We did.
As a
Probably get it in
thank
there,
you.
honestly.
I feel really bad now.
Oh no, it's fine. That's not the first time I've cracked one of those.
welcome to car Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like playing some car Tetris?
Look at this dead woman. Maddie, can't do this. So after that, we went to go get Langchow beef noodle soup for dinner, and it was so good. I highly recommend it if you haven't had it before. But as a closing remark, I want to say thank you so much to all of my new friends that I met over that weekend. And a huge thank you to G for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to run 2 panels about subjects that I'm very passionate about. So thank you, everybody. And also thank you for watching the video. Soon I will be upgrading my vlog quality with audio capturing and HD video, and I'm so excited for that. I'm actually going to start posting regularly soon. My life is finally starting to settle down, and we're moving house once more, and then we'll be back to normal, and I'm so excited. The amount of content that I'm so excited to share with you guys will be coming soon. So as usual, I love you all, and I'll see you all in future videos. Bye guys.